So, who are you and where are you from?
I'm Jerry Slayton, and I'm from Nags, North Carolina.
All right, and what do you do?
I run a surf shop on the Outer Banks.
And do you want to name it or?
Cavalier Surf Shop in Nags.
All right, and I stopped here to rest because there's a rainstorm out here today, and you have experienced some climate issues in your life. You're a lifelong resident of the Outer Banks, you said?
I've been here 36 years.
Oh, 36 years.
Not my lifelong, but almost my entire life. My childhood to adulthood. I've been here a long time.
And have you noticed any changes in the climate since you were a kid?
Well, I've seen the ocean rising a lot more than it has in the last 20 years. The ocean seems like it's become more water and less sand, more beach nourishment in the last few years, which has been washed away by the ocean, and continuous sand movement. But the ocean has definitely risen in the last 15, 20 years.
And someone told me the inner bay or something out here used to freeze or something like that.
The Sound, yes.
Sound,
I haven't seen it freeze in a long time. It's been, gosh, at least 15 years since it really froze over. But yeah, when we were younger, it used to freeze a lot and we could walk on it. It was the Sound. They called it the Sound, the Albemarle Sound. But yeah, not as much in the last 20 years.
Yeah, and you're a surf shop, so do you think of climate much on a daily basis, or let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very concerned? How concerned are you?
I'm halfway there. I'm pretty concerned about it. I don't think that I can actually do anything by myself to change the climate and what goes on with the climate, not just by myself. I think people in general have to take effect with the factories, the plastic we use, the different things, the different molecules that go into the space every day from planes and boats and anything, But I think that I don't think it's I think it's an accumulation of all of us that have to work together to make it better.
You were telling me about these houses behind us?
Well, we got building here. A lot of building on the Outer Banks has been taking place. Not a lot of place for the water to subside as much as they used to be without the trees and the brush and the bushes and stuff.
You said that lot right over here used to be like this lot over here.
Yeah. This lot with the building is a restaurant, a lot of building and a lot of houses, taking over the landscape here, changing the landscape of the Outer Banks, and you can see where like more water is being held on concrete on the roads and different places because there's no water for the water to go. So
wow. And you're a businessman on the island. I mean, are you concerned about all the housing? I noticed a lot of housing on the ocean side being built, new housing.
There is a lot of houses being built on the ocean. Plus, there's a lot of houses down south that have fallen in the ocean in the last few years too. I mean, the ocean has definitely rose, and they definitely keep putting sand down to help try to balance out the water for the sand, but it seems like the sand is just washing away and the ocean is coming up every day and it's just getting bigger and bigger. So I just feel like there's not a lot more they can do for it. It just, the building is probably not a good thing, but money is definitely gonna, make things happen. And people are building these houses up and down the beach.
Wow. And so given all this, are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future? And what can we do about it?
I'm kind of pessimistic because I think there's not a lot of land left to be grown to build on here. and the land that's being built on, developed, is being raised. So, like, older buildings and businesses are getting left with floods and different things because of all the different housing that they fill in to build these houses up. So they try to protect the houses from flooding, which I think they shouldn't build underneath of the houses and allow the water to go somewhere besides just um, on the street where it's not going to go anywhere. So the Outer Banks is, we've been here a long time, and but we don't have the infrastructure for flooding or for water, for sewage and stuff like that. We just don't have the infrastructure really for all the water to go away as quick as it comes.
And you've had it really bad in your shop too.
I've flooded a few times, and it's definitely been it's not been fun when you flood.
It was the hurricane. What did you say? There's
been actually Tropical Storm Burl was one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Hurricane. Oh gosh, I want to say Michael. I forget which hurricane it was, but we did get like 2 feet of water in here as well. But yeah, it doesn't take much anymore for us to flood. We used to be a high area, but with all the building around here, we become the low-lying area.
It's sinking.
It is. It is.
Land is sinking and the sea is rising.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, here on the 22nd of December in Nags Head, the Outer Banks. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.